Hello everyone, my name is Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. This time we are reacting, what's this one? To Michelle McDaniel's video. This one is called The New Fat Certification. Fat acceptance keeps getting more insane. Fat acceptance is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Look, it's fine if you want to be fat. It's okay. If you want to be fat, if you don't care to get in shape and whatnot, you know, be you. Do what makes you happy. But don't go around telling people that it is okay to be fat or it is healthy to be fat, because in no way, shape, or form is being fat, obese, or morbidly obese healthy or okay. It's not. I am fat. I don't know if I'm obese, but I know I'm fat. I think I'm like 300 pounds, and my height, around my height, I should be around maybe 200. But it is no way, shape, or form okay to be fat, because it comes with a lot of health problems. And this fat acceptance shit is horrible, because you are teaching kids that is okay to be fat. It is good to be fat. It is healthy to be fat, when it is actually not. And people need to stop posting this fat acceptance shit and just do better.
Especially being somebody
But so let's get on with the video.
in a larger body. A lot of people
In a larger, this is one thing I don't like when it comes to the fat acceptance shit. People say I'm in a larger body. No, you're fucking fat. You're not in a larger body. You're not in a smaller body. You're not in any sort of body. Your body is just fat. That's it. Accept it. You may not like it, but you need to accept it, like I have. I know I'm fat. I'm hoping I can find the motivation I need and keep it, because that's the one thing I have a problem with, is keeping the motivation to do so. Is find your motivation to lose weight. Become a better version of yourself. Become a better person. Stop trying to get the world to change for you.
assume that I have oxygen because of my weight or something like that. The reason I actually wear oxygen is because I have a rare lung disease. It is called pulmonary hypertension, not to be mistaken with high blood pressure.
Pulmonary hypertension. Let's look at that. Pulmonary hypertension. Pulmonary hypertension is a condition that affects the blood vessels in the lungs. It develops when the blood pressure in your lungs is higher than normal. About 1% of people globally have pulmonary hypertension. Pulmonary hypertension makes the heart work harder than normal to pump blood into the lungs. You know what would help with fixing that? One of the things that would probably help with fixing that would be lose some fucking weight, you whale. Another thing to know, I'm not here to be nice. I'm here to speak the truth. And the truth isn't nice. I am a very respectful, nice person, but it's to delusional people like this that I can't be very nice to, because they need to hear the fucking truth.
It is an actual lung disease that affects a lot of people. Weight is not really a factor that goes into it.
Obesity is associated with pulmonary hypertension. You dumb fuck. Here's the thing, when it comes to health stuff, unless you are a professional in it, you have no right to talk about it and to try and convince people of it, since you don't know shit about it. You are delusional. You are deluding yourself into thinking your weight has nothing to do with any of your health problems. The fatter you get, the worse any sort of health problem you have will get. If you lose weight, get in shape, eat healthier, or, you know, eat less than what you are eating, a lot of your health problems, get this, will go away. I know it's a hard concept for you people who seem to be in the fat acceptance movement to accept, but it is true.
Well, J-Bay, we aren't starting out too hot, are we, today?
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
For First, she wanted bigger airplane seats. Then, she wanted to break down the walls of a hotel to
This lady is actually quite beautiful. She's gorgeous.
make the hallways
I like the border she's got going around her lipstick. It really works for her.
bigger. And now, she wants bigger everything at restaurants. I don't know, but J-Bay Official is back for more suggestions to make the world a better place for her to roll around in. And her next focus is restaurants. But before we get to her list of 10 things restaurants can do to make their environment better for very obese people, welcome to the channel. This is where I talk about internet weirdos, reality show weirdos on the internet and their drama. I break it all down, put it into a way overly done edited video so you're not scrolling through your phone.
She has a scar right here. I wonder if she got a pretty deep cut.
Rotting your brain. So if you're interested in drama, click the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 750,000 and we are almost there.
That scar on my finger, my finger literally exploded because of the because I know I'm bringing this up. I don't know why I brought this up, but it's out of nowhere. But I'm going to tell the story anyways. I used to work at a place where I had to, you know, wrap stuff up in clear wrap, kind of like cling wrap, and these plastic wrapping machines that you would have put pallets on. And it would just turn around in a circle, and it would wrap itself with the machine. The machine would wrap it up in plastic wrap. And this machine was an older model. It had a few rollers. 2 of the rollers had rubber on it, so it would be able to pull the plastic. And it also, off to the side, it had another roller where if it pulled towards you, it would make the whole thing go automatically. Now, I was feeding the plastic through, and the last part I had to feed it through were the rubber rollers. Now, I thought to make it easier, I would pull the thing that made everything go automatically and to pull it through. My finger was a bit too close, and when I pulled the thing, the rollers with the rubber on it grabbed my finger and pulled it through. Now, these rollers are only wide enough in between them for the plastic to come through. And these rollers have no give whatsoever. So when it pulled my finger through, it squished it so much that along this line here where my scar is, I know you can't see it very well because of the light and everything, but along that scar, my finger exploded open. And I couldn't pull it out, so I had to manually roll my finger back out. And I got like 14 or 16 stitches in my finger. That was the most painful thing in my entire fucking life. I know what brought this up. I saw a scar on her chest, and I just showed you my scar, and I figured I'd explain what my scar is from. Oh god, it fucking hurts so bad. And yeah, it sucked. Now I have a misshapen finger. Let's get on with the video. This I know that was a side tangent or whatever for what happened to me.
Thank you, by the way, for all the new subscribers that have joined the Pug Cult. I'm just kidding, we're not a cult. Or are we? We're not, but maybe we are secretly. You'll only find out if you hit the subscribe button. Okay, but before we get to that like 10 list of things restaurants can do to make their environment more comfortable for obese people, would you like to become fat certified?
What the hell is even that?
You don't know what that is? Yeah, I didn't either. But all I know is J-Bay is starting it. So J-Bay announced on her Instagram and TikTok that she is starting a plus-size certification intuitive. In a world where inclusivity should be prioritized and not health.
This whole inclusivity thing has gotten so fucking out of hand. Not everybody needs to be included into everything. It really doesn't. Inclusivity doesn't need to be tied to every single thing on the fucking planet. It has gotten so out of hand. It has ruined a lot of movies, and it is starting to, I think it's starting to ruin a lot of games. Because a lot of these movies and games and shit are trying to include a sort of narrative that nobody asked for and nobody wants. I mean, Disney now is starting to go to the point where you cannot include a message. If your movie is all it's really doing is trying to send a message, they're not going to approve of it. They're not going to greenlight it. It's stop with this inclusivity shit. Really, I mean, it's really getting out of hand. It's getting annoying and it's starting to piss people off. You're ruining shit. Fuck off.
We are developing a certification program that will help you quickly identify businesses truly accommodating to people of size. This certification will be your assurance that these businesses prioritize your needs and comfort.
Businesses do not need to prioritize your needs as a fat fuck. They don't need to prioritize my needs as a fat fuck. If you have problems fitting, I mean quite literally fitting in shit, lose weight. That is the best solution to the problem. Lose weight. If you can't fit in a booth, if you can't fit in a seat, if you can't really fit on a bed, in a vehicle, plane, whatever in the world, lose some fucking weight, you whale of a person. I can't fit in everything in the world. You know who I blame that on? Myself. Because it was my own decisions that led me to where I am now. I mean, physically led me to where I am now. I'm a bigger person. I am fat. And that through nobody's fault but my own. It's these people who believe that it is the world's fault that they can't do the shit that they want. When it's not. It's not the world's fault that you became a fat fucking whale. Gorlock. It is your own fault. You're eating more than what you put out every day. If you eat more than the energy you put out every day, you are going to eventually start gaining weight. This lady clearly ate more than she put out and then some.
So you're going to get a certification that will help you be able to decipher what places can fit your ass cheeks in their chairs and their hallways? Couldn't you just call? Most people have cell phones, or you could just go in and take a look. Anyway, there's a survey because she says your feedback is crucial. And I mean, if it's crucial for you, then I'll take a look. Do you believe there is a need for a certification program that identifies and promotes businesses as plus size friendly?
No. Just no.
Absolutely not, Jay. I'm still very confused on what exactly would you be certified in. And if this whole thing happens,
I guarantee you there is no business in the world that's going to accept any sort of fat acceptance certification shit. None whatsoever. If you can't fit your fat fucking whale ass through the door, that's your problem and not theirs. Their doors are regulation. Lose weight.
who's going to willingly tell people that they are a certified fat individual? Fat people in my comment section, would you tell people that you are certified in being fat? I think if I was fat, I would just know. I
think it'd be hilarious to have a certification telling people, hey, I'm fat certified. What do you got to say to that? It is so fucking ridiculous. I honestly would get a fat certified thing telling everybody I'm certified as a fat person just for shits and giggles. It would just be fucking hilarious just to have it.
I don't want that certification. So she posted a video explaining the whole thing, but I was still kind of confused on exactly what is involved in being a certified obese individual.
I need your help, so listen up. My partner's and
I need your help to get my fat ass off this couch.
I just launched a new survey and we need your input to really make a difference. We are working on a project that will have a major impact across industries for plus size individuals. We want your input to help shape this program and help make sure we're reaching the needs of everyone in the plus size community collectively.
What this lady is essentially doing is trying to make sure the world changes for her, because she doesn't want to do any of the work whatsoever to make sure that she's able to do what she wants. She's making it so that the world around her will accommodate to her fat fucking self. She doesn't want to, as a person, better herself. She doesn't want to do anything to make sure that she can do what she wants in her life. She wants to make sure everything else around her does the work for her, because it is the easy way out. It is the easiest road to travel for her. She doesn't want to take the initiative and do the work to slim down and make her life that much easier for her, because she would have a much easier life if she lost, from what it looks like, 200 pounds. She would have less health problems. She would have less joint problems. She would breathe easier. She would sleep better. She would just feel more energized if she just lost the weight and got in shape, as would every other person who's fat. And yet these people want the world to accommodate to them and bend to their will. These people.
So if you could please take a few minutes out of your day and click the link in my bio or the link on the screen and fill out the survey, this would help us tremendously.
So yeah, still a little confused, but let's get into the suggestions for restaurants to add to the confusion. Because if she goes to restaurants as often as she says she does and travels that much, where she's always in restaurants, how does she not know that restaurants, they have booths for people who like them and for people whose butt cheeks swallow stools, chairs, and possibly
swallow stools? That's funny.
A bench. So without further ado, let's see what's going on here.
If you've ever been uncomfortable in a restaurant because of your size,
You might want to go on a diet.
Oh, this woman is silly. I like her. She's funny.
That's not what she says.
I know the struggle, and that's why I'm making today's video.
Of course you know the struggle, you fat fucking whale.
Today's video is all about how restaurants
I know I'm being mean. I have no sympathy for people like this. I really don't. I have no respect or sympathy for people like her. I've explained the reason why. I've said all I needed to say, but I have no respect or sympathy for people like this, so I have no reason to be fucking nice.
can be more size inclusive and accessible for people of all sizes and abilities.
There are handicapped areas in most places already. I had to put this in here because I didn't in the last one, in the hotel hallway one, or the hotel one when she said she needed all these extra things so that she can get through to the hallway. I didn't say it, but you guys did, and you guys were completely right. And even many disabled people were reminding me, or maybe her, I don't know, in the comment section saying, we have a lot of those things that she wants specifically for obese people. Which, by the way, I know she's obese, but people that are in wheelchairs and have actual problems where they can't help it. Does anybody feel that J-Bay is just taking up space that the people who need it, who didn't forcibly put themselves in that situation, could be using? You know how these people always say, people are so mad we're taking up space. Yeah, a little bit, I would think. In that situation, yes. Kind of rude.
With this video, I hope to educate some restaurant owners so that they can make their restaurants more size inclusive and accessible. Here are my 10 solutions for how restaurants can create a more inclusive environment.
One of these have got to be about seating. I can feel it. J-Bay is obsessed with being able to sit places.
Solution number
Yeah, she's upset with being able to sit places because she wants to do as little moving as possible.
1, comfortable seating.
Yep. Of course. She wants something to be able to fit her fat fucking whale of an ass.
I don't want to say I told you so. Psych, I do. Told you so.
Restaurants should provide spacious and sturdy chairs without armrests so that people of all sizes can dine comfortably.
It's just a weird obsession to have, you know, this whole chair thing when you
You do realize a lot of chairs, if not the majority of chairs in restaurants, don't have armrests because there's a table for people to rest their arms on. So a lot of the chairs they have are open. They don't have armrests. It's, in fact, I rarely ever have seen a restaurant that has chairs with armrests. They're always open chairs. Because like I said, there's a table for you to rest your arms on.
You can't fit in most of them. I would feel like just a complete butt face if I was constantly talking about how I can't fit into chairs, how I can't, you know, sit comfortably in airplanes, and the solutions that I had was other people fix the chair or buy different chairs for me, and not one of my solutions was me fixing myself. I feel like I would have just a little bit of main character syndrome.
Solution number 2, flexible table arrangements. Offer adjustable table configurations with ample space in between so people in larger bodies can navigate everything comfortably.
People in larger bodies. No. So you fat fucks can, fuck off. You're not somebody in a larger body. You're a fat fuck.
So first she wanted us to break out all of our tools to make hallways bigger, right? She wanted a whole construction project. Now we need to make adjustable tables to make sure things are wide enough so y'all can just, you know, slip inside yourself on in.
Solution number 3, accessible restrooms. Ensure
Your restrooms are accessible. If you can't fit through the door, you have a serious problem.
restrooms are spacious and can comfortably accommodate plus-size individuals.
Those are the handicap stalls. They're able to fit your fat ass.
And those with disabilities.
Don't do that. Don't put into people with disabilities. That's a little, you know, don't lump them in with you guys.
The people with disabilities have disabilities for reasons that they really can't help. And there, you know, some people, you know, who are in wheelchairs for a temporary time, you know, they need them. People like you who are fat through your own choices, you don't need to bring up anything with disability. If you say, oh, I have a disability, no, you don't, you're fat.
People with disabilities, can y'all come forth? Do you want to be in the same group as this woman right here, as the certified fat woman who's demanding bigger hallways and eats cheeseburgers while she has that breathing tube in her because she might suffocate or have a heart attack? Are you offended? Because I feel like you guys should be infuriated at that, right? It's like when they say, we need to fight against fat phobia and racism of specifically black women. Don't you dare put me in the same box as you. It's already tied up in that box and I don't like to be touched. Anyway, disabled people, let me know. I thought that was just another thing to say that was rude.
Solution number 4, reservation flexibility. Allow guests to request seating preferences during the reservation process.
Should not have even been on this list. They already do that. She just needed to fill a number slot to get that even number of 10 suggestions. That's not even creative, Jay.
Solution number 5, provide key information on your website. Provide key information like table configurations, seat dimensions, chair weight capacities, and more on your website where it's easily accessible.
That would be helpful.
Solution number 6, ensure that your tables are not secured to the ground.
Why though?
Make sure they can be moved to make room for individuals who might need more space.
They only basically screw the tables to the floor for booths. Other tables that are just have chairs generally aren't screwed to the floor. If you're fat and you can't fit in a booth, get a table that's not a booth.
Oh, duh. I was like, who the hell would want a table to move all around? That has to be uncomfortable, especially if you guys are having a bomb time. The jokes are flowing. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm having a good laugh attack, I move around quite a bit, shaking tables, and you know, when you're having a good time with friends and you just feel the jokes inside of you and it's just, some of you guys are saying no, okay, well then your friends are boring if they don't make you flop around like a seal on the ground when they're making jokes. So I say, we should bolt down the tables for us people who laugh a lot. But I guess for fat people who can't slide into an average-sized booth, bolted tables might be a little bit traumatizing.
Solution number 7, offer more room in booth seating.
Does she expect people to just like knock down walls when she walks?
This lady doesn't see, this fat fucking lady doesn't seem to understand how expensive that would be to just reconstruct all these booths and how long it would take. They would need to shut down the restaurant for a while in order to reconstruct these booths. Booths are made for the average sized, if not more fit sized person. If your fat fucking ass can't fit in the booth, get a regular table that's not a booth. It's not that hard. Or lose some weight.
Walks into restaurants so that she can fit into a booth. I'm just wondering if this is just a TikTok thing, because could you imagine if somebody went into a restaurant and said all of this stuff in person? Hi, welcome to Cheezers. Meredith will seat you now.
Oh my god!
To our Hi, Certified Fat here, and I noticed just upon one single glance that your tables are bolted to the ground. How do you expect me to fit in a booth? I see the aisles are way too small for certified fats like me. How do you expect me to walk down the aisle? And I noticed the bar stools max weight are 350 pounds. How do you plan to accommodate me and my beautiful fat plus size sisters here who are also certified fat? I'm not sure what to do. Well, I need you to accommodate me. I just, do I need to TikTok this? You see, it's kind of like my first, don't worry, I'll handle this. Listen, certified fat, just go somewhere else. We can't accommodate you. Yeah, that'd be a little weird, right?
Solution number 8, staff training. Train staff on what
That was great. That was hilarious. that was pretty good.
type of accommodations can help plus size individuals have a better experience.
J-Bay official. The staff does not have the skill to accommodate you if you can't fit in a booth. Do you expect the staff to all be Bob the Builder, okay? And the moment you or someone like you...
The staff is trained fine. They don't need to accommodate your fat fucking ass because you said they have to.
You can't fit, they break out their hammers, throw on their hard hats, and start working on the walls and just crafting a whole new booth to fit your ass. How is staff going to be educated on how to accommodate someone who can't fit into the already seated arrangement at the restaurant? They don't have the power to do that. They barely have the power to comp your meal. Come on, I know you guys are gonna say, oh, you can teach them all about inclusivity. To J-Bay, inclusivity means her fitting her butt cheeks into the establishment. And if she goes to an establishment that doesn't have the capacity for her butt, how are they going to accommodate her? And you know what? I have a feeling if they did suggest the obvious, you would probably get really upset. I wonder how that would go. Okay, we aren't able to sit you in the restaurant, but I came up with an alternative. Now, I did make sure to call my boss and tell him all of your recommendations. But while that's getting all fixed, we set up a little picnic outside with candles and live music. We really would love for you to dine with us and try our wonderful... Yeah, see? Not very well.
Solution number 9, outdoor dining. If you've got an outdoor dining area, make sure you have some chairs without armrests.
So I was gonna say, why?
Again, the majority of chairs that restaurants have don't have armrests because, again, you have a table to rest your arms on.
Why no armrest? But she said just some, you know, optional. I was going to nitpick because my arms like to sit back and rest after a huge meal at a restaurant, but I'll allow it in this video. But if it was my restaurant, I would do exactly what I wanted to do. If my chairs had armrests and I saw this video, I would make sure that all of my chairs would have armrests just to spite her. Restaurant Michelle don't like suggestions.
And opt for chairs that do not have metal grating. This is a small change that can create a more open and inclusive atmosphere.
Jay, these are not just small changes. These are big changes for some big people.
And last but not least, solution 10, showcase photos. Consider showcasing photos of your typical seating and table setups on your website. It helps people plan ahead and sets the stage for a comfortable and welcoming dining experience. And these are just some of the ways that restaurants can become more size-friendly and inclusive.
There's more? She barely was able to scrounge up 10 for this idea list. What more can she think of? Anyway, that's the new list for restaurants. So any restaurant owners out here who want to have people like J-Bay in your establishment, these are the steps to influence her to come walk into your restaurant. And I'm sure everybody would want that.
Listen, 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 listen. Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. Get out!
Can you imagine if I had a restaurant and J-Bay came stomping into it? Just kidding. Way too many scenes here, okay? We gotta go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you do not have to be a size 2. Having big biceps to scare away all the boys is great, but not needed to be healthy. But health is very important. And if you are struggling to walk your ass through some hotel hallways and your butt cheeks are engulfing stools, you might want to focus more on yourself rather than telling people to change the chairs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be a good person today. Take a walk, pet a dog, and I'll see you guys next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick
Yeah, see, you can't expect the world around you to accommodate for your fat fucking ass. You can't all right. Seriously, you can't expect the world around you to accommodate for every single problem that you think that they have to accommodate for you. If you are a fat, obese, morbidly obese person, the only solution is for you to eat healthier at a healthier amount and do some exercise and lose weight. Because seriously, you being that big comes with a lot of health problems, and the only solution to fix that is to lose the weight. Don't expect the world around you to fix stuff to make your life better, because the world ain't gonna do that. Despite what you think and what you want, the world is not going to change for you. The world does not revolve around you, despite everything else revolving around your fat fucking ass. Jesus Christ. I know I was pretty harsh in this video, but like I said, I have no respect or sympathy for people like Jade, whatever the fuck her name was, like Jabba the Hutt. It's just how it is. I have no respect for those people. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to know what you all think. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, please make sure to comment them down below or over on my Discord. I do have a channel over on Twitch that I stream to every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Links to everything will be in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.